Who took your love away from me? I'm live. And can you feel there's a calm surrender to the rush of day when the heat of a rolling wave can be turned away, and a chanted moment, and it sees me through. It's enough for this restless warrior just to be with you. And can you feel the love tonight? Tonight, it is where we are. It's enough for this wide-eyed wanderer that we've got this far. And can you feel the love tonight? Tonight, how it lay to rest. It's enough to make kings and vagabonds believe the very best. It's enough. Kings and vagabonds to leave the very best. There's a get the words up. There's a time for everyone if they only learn that the twists of the kaleidoscope move us all in turn. There's a rhyme and reason to the wild outdoors when the heart of this star-crossed voyager beat in time with yours. And can you feel the love tonight? Tonight, it is where we are. Blow! 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 It's enough for this wide-eyed wanderer. I'm in the building, Queen Flip. What up, 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 what up? URLTV.tv. URLTV. How y'all doing? I'm gonna touch on a topic today that people really don't touch on. And with the knowledge that I may have, because I think that, you know, I may have some issues myself. I just want to talk about it. I want to get, you know, your opinions. I want to have this conversation. I want to have a dialogue, because I think it's important to have a dialogue about these things, man. Y'all know what to do, man. Y'all know exactly what to do. I know that the singing gets some of y'all confused and upset, but the singing is just for me to get it off, man. Get it off my chest. You know what I mean? Salute to everybody in the room. Salute to the chat room. I appreciate y'all. I do want to discuss some things that the fans want me to discuss. And uh, before I get into mental health, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. It's very important that you subscribe. If you're not subscribed, welcome to the channel. Y'all know what to do when y'all come in. You know, give me a like, subscribe, turn your notifications on, click the bell, turn it on all notifications. Yesterday, Axe Shampoo. Shout out to Shampoo. It was a dope show. It's kind of a little crazy. Shammy, you know, he put out some receipts and he copywrote or trademarked the song that the homie Presence put together. I really have no comment on that. You know, I don't agree. I feel like that everybody should shine, but Shampoo has his reasons. I feel like that Presence should have hollered at Shammy, like, yo, you know, I'm using your name. You know, Presence is a unique character. And people say, yo, Flip, don't talk about him, let him drown. But, you know, in all reality, you know, he falls into this category as well, this topic. Because Presence, you know, he's here where his brother hit me up about him. So I'm not going to disrespect this family, disrespect him. This is why it's strange that people get mad at Presence. And the thing is, Presence, you can tell that Presence go through what he go through. But at the same time, people have to admit within themselves that the only reason that they dealt with Presence, and I'm just talking about some of the fans. Let's leave the individuals out of it. Was because it was a strategic move. You know, to try to come at the throne because he was going at it. Usually people with mental issues, they excel in other things. But he was really going at the throne. And that's just what it is. He was going at the throne, and that's just because he never changed who he was. He never changed who he is. And the problem is people were so fixated on, yo, let's attack them, that they missed the steps of what got Queens Flip mad in the first place. So now that I see it, you know, it's not really nothing to me. You know what I mean? It's none of my business. I'm not really interfering in anybody's business. I'm just saying, like, mental health is real. You know what I mean? And a lot of people, you know, I tend to keep some people around me with mental health issues. Hey, I think I got mental health issues as well by reading some of the symptoms. But Shampoo did what he did. I keep my comments to myself. I don't agree with what Shampoo did, but I understand why he did what he did, and I understand, you know, why he's upset. And that's it. And that's just what it is. Let's keep it moving. You know, mental health is very real. You know, a lot of us go through it, but it was frowned upon because we didn't want to be labeled with the R word. And I really can't say that word because that word gets you flagged. The R word. And people used to say it as a joke as a kid. Like, yo, you a reap. They used to say that word. And you wanted to stay away from that word because you'll get offended by calling. So people get offended by calling them that. And a lot of us aren't aware that we have mental issues because of our past, because of growing up, because of what we witnessed. And a lot of us miss the early signs. And some of the early signs are crazy. I can read some to you. Eating or sleeping too much or too little. Pulling away from people and usual activities. These are early signs of mental health issues. Having low or no energy. Feeling numb or like nothing matters. Having unexplained headaches and pain. Feeling helpless or hopeless. Smoking, drinking, or using drugs more than usual. Feeling unusually confused, forgetful, on the edge, angry, upset, worried, or scared. Yelling or fighting with family and friends. Experiencing severe mood swings that causes problems in relationships. Having persistent thoughts and memories you can't get out of your head. Hearing voices or believing that they're not true. Thinking of harming yourself or others. inability to perform daily tasks like taking care of your kids or getting to work or school. And, these are some of the signs, and a lot of us go through these things. Let's keep it real. A lot of us have mental health issues, especially in the community. Salute to everybody that's in the room. I appreciate it. A lot of us go through that, and it's frowned upon. And it's frowned upon. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna keep it real. By reading some of those, it's regular. Because I have different swings and mood swings, and I have, and it makes me think like, yo, am I suffering from, mental health issues? I guess that my children, and I have mood swings. I could be happy and I could be mad. That's why they call me Flip. And it makes you want to look into things a little more. I'm gonna be honest, like, whoa, wait, who, let's who to talk to. And sometimes I realize that we can help one another with our mental health issues. I have a couple of people around me that has mental health issues or had it or have it. As y'all know, TMS. Now, a lot of people will say TMS, TMS is wild and Flip. You exploiting him. You do that. And the crazy thing about it is that, and I'm going to tell y'all something, y'all can really look me in the eye. When I met TMS, his confidence to me, before I knew it, because everybody said something was wrong with him. Everybody said, yo, Flip, something, he all Flip. But I met him, I saw him, I'm going to give y'all how I met TMS, and I'm going to give y'all the rundown. Let me go to my chat and when I met him and when I hit him up, because I want to walk y'all through this. And then why I felt like I couldn't leave him alone initially. Let me walk y'all through what's going on. Let me go all the way up. But I'm going to tell you the first video I saw TMS. So TMS, the first video I saw TMS was TMS, let me see. TMS was New York Nico. New York Nico, he recorded TMS, and TMS was a kid just walking in the park rapping. It was a viral video of him rapping. And I saw him, and then I saw a video of him on the train dancing. I'm like, yo, who is this guy? This guy is amazing. And I thought that, yo, I always attracted to people. So I'm like, yo, I'm going to rock with him. I hit him up. He was in China at the time. He said, yo, when I get back, I'm going to holler at you. He came through, and I always thought that he was cool. I didn't think there was nothing wrong with him. I just thought that, that he was just himself. And I would always sit down and be an ear for him to talk to me. I would listen to him. I would do all these things. And I still missed the signs. I missed it because I looked at him as a friend. I looked at him as an ear. And when I was that ear and I was that person around him, I felt that I was an escape. Give me a second, y'all. My son. Sorry. So I was an ear to him. I would listen, like I would listen to him, and I never thought there was nothing to it. And Nico, what are you doing? Where you going back and forth? Are you cheating?
No, because I thought Princess was playing the game.
Oh. Yeah, and I didn't think nothing of it. I'm like, yo, he could. And people used to convince me, like, yo, Flip, there's something wrong with him. He off. And I'm like, nah. So I hung up with him, but I used to be his ear. I used to listen to him. I used to listen to his story, listen to what he said, listen to how he felt. I did. And then when I fell back and I did things, and I feel like, a lot of people, we made fun of it, but in reality, in retrospect, that I really gained a liking to him, and I really gained a liking to people. I don't judge people off their mental issues, man. I don't judge people. Sometimes people, all they need is an ear because it tears them up inside. Sometimes, plenty of times I want to be alone, but there's plenty of times I want somebody to talk to. And sometimes we have it right there, and then we like, yo, I could talk to my wife, my brother, my sister. But then it's like, you feel like they're going to judge you because they might have said something. Have you ever talked to a family member or wanted to talk to somebody, and they'll be so judgmental when you just want them to listen? Have you ever talked to somebody where you felt like you know their answer is going to be disrespectful? You know their answer is going to be judgmental, not disrespectful, but judgmental. You know they're gonna have like you ever told somebody an idea or something, and it's never I'm with you, I got you. It's always, but yeah, I think it's always a but yeah, I think you should do that. I think you should do this, or it's never like, and you be excited, and you want to try something new and tell them, and they have a whole nother plan for you. Like, but yeah, that's cool, but it's always but. It's always, you ever notice that? You ever notice it's always a but? You talk to somebody like, yeah, what's up, man? How you doing? You know, let's do, and it's like, well, yeah, it's cool, but I don't know. I don't know, and it bothers you. It bothers you because it's not right. It's unfair. It's unfair because all you want is that person to listen to you and understand you. All you want is that person to be less judgmental. And my thing is that if you had that idea, why you didn't put that into fruition? Why you didn't do that idea? Why did you wait till I tell you my idea to just shut it down and give me your idea? And sometimes it's okay to listen and be like, yeah, you know what, you're right. You're right, that's dope. Sometimes it's good, but sometimes you don't want to listen to it. So, and that's the problem with us these days. The problem with people is that we don't take the time out to sit down and listen to somebody else. We don't take the time out to sit down and listen to somebody else and understand them and really feel what they're going through. We don't do that. Why? Ask yourself why. A lot of our family members go through things. And sometimes you gotta tuck your ego in. Sometimes you gotta tuck your pride in and just listen. A lot of people get passes, yeah. Like the older people get passes because they don't mean any harm. So we give the older people passes, like grandma, mom, auntie, older people. They get the pass, like, okay, I got it, because you know what they're going to say. But when you're our age, and we tell you something, you're like, yeah, but I don't think. Sometimes we're not asking for an opinion. Sometimes we're asking for you to just listen. Sometimes we're asking for you to just feel what we're saying. We're not asking for your opinion. You just want, and that's the problem. That judgmental attitude causes people to go in their shell and have a negative outlook on things. Facts. Facts. That issue. Give you an example, presence. A lot of people know Presence, you know, when he was attacking. But what y'all really don't know is that when Presence brother hit me up and said, yo, Flip, yo, you know, Presence got a real deep mental issue. See if I can find the message. His brother wrote me a long message about him, right? And I'm just giving you something. Let me see. I'm just giving you something. Let me see something. Let me see if the message here. His brother wrote me about him, you know. And his brother was like, yo, he listens to you. Can you please be there for him? You know, that was kind of surprising his brother wrote that because, and I'm looking at all the messages with me and Presence, you know. And he said, I'm not arguing, boss, I'm listening. He would listen to me. You know what I mean? And I'm bringing him up because, you know, that was one of the people that I had around me that went through something. And all he wanted was an ear because he would open up like, he said, yo, you did this to me. You did that to me, man. Y'all jumped me. Y'all did this, but Flip, you know, I want that ear. And he spoke. He spoke about his father. Now, I'm not getting his business. He spoke about his parents, his issues that he went through. He spoke. But then it was the drinking. Same thing with TMS. I didn't judge him, but I felt like some people are built for the life and some people are not. Because now he's up there, he's going through all that, and the stuff with the young lady happened, and he handled it. Y'all know about all that situation if you was a fan. But I listened to him. That's what gravitated to him towards me. And that's why when I stop listening, it feels like, yo, you hurt me. Like, cause I listen without judging. I never judge, regardless of what you see on camera, how I act. I never judge. I am in no position to judge. I was in these positions before, and sometimes, when you give opportunities, you give it you rule with an iron fist, because it's like, yeah, you should listen to me because I gave you this opportunity. You should listen to me because I put you in this position. But then I lose the sense of that this is a human being and he has his own reasoning. That just comes with the ego and different stuff, because you're like, don't do that. Don't do this. When you're talking to somebody with mental health issues, it's like you're babying them. And I don't judge. I never called TMS, presence, anyone the R word. I never disrespected them like that. You could ask them. And their whatever sickness to the world makes them unique individuals in their own right. Like, Presence walked into my crib and they like, yo, Flip, man, you let him on your platform, let it go. But it's like, I really couldn't let that go. Is that a form of me having mental issues? Maybe. Maybe I needed to talk to somebody that understood something. And that's what I love about Jenna. I was able to talk to Jenna. Maybe I did. I couldn't let, even if I let him on my show, I just couldn't let it go. Because I felt like I put my hand out, I was like, how dare you? How dare you walk in my crib? Off of videos you see me do pranks? That's how I felt inside. But I was giving him an opportunity, but I still felt like that. I still felt like that inside. Like, nah, son. Every time I just waited for him to do something wrong. I'm gonna be honest. So that's probably bipolar. Me, because I would be calm. I'll be calm, and that's one of the things they say. I'll be calm, but I would think about it. That's one of the things. Let me read it. That's one of the things that they said in mental health issues. One of the things is having persistent thoughts and memories you can't get out of your head. Maybe I couldn't let it go. I was mad, and I'm like, nah, man, you playing around, man. You know what I'm saying? You playing around. And the thing is, what the problem was, though, was that when people would diss them, like, let me tell you something about me. I've never been a person to talk about anybody behind their back. And that's why people rock with me. I don't have any conversations about nobody. A lot of the people came together on the platform, and I'm giving you a little history, because they were coming together because of me. Because usually they wouldn't hang out with these individuals, because when they mess up, you see their true colors. So then when Stace will flip out, because Stace is fly. Stace is a big chick, fly, confidence. Yo, he's a bomb. That's what Stace said. Look at him. But I brought people together and made them see different things. They were looking through things from my lens, and they got to know each other. I watched them come together. I mean, this is the truth. Usually, because you'll hear certain things, like, I don't want to, and I'll stop it like that. We ain't doing that. We ain't playing around, because off the strength of Flip. And I thought that was unique of me. I remember we went to Summer Jam, and I always bring this up, Georgie and TMS. And she be like, yo, man, he's bugged out. Flip, don't bring him. But why should I hold him back? Why should I deprive him from enjoying himself because of his erratic behavior? He's a part of my family. That's how I looked at it. And maybe I could have looked at it from a different scope, but I looked at it like that. I feel like just because you have a mental issue, it should not shun you or put you in a category where you're not able to enjoy yourself. At one point, I thought that the show was TMS way, because TMS brother Joe would call me, yo, Flip, he only listens to you. He wants you he wants to go to the show, and please, his family would ask me to keep, but people wouldn't know that. His family would be like, yo, keep him with you. But people wouldn't know that. They wouldn't know. You get it? Like, it's like, oh, but the only way to keep him out of trouble is to do that. So then when I thought to give him a break because of Let me give him a break because I had to drop him home. I had to do a lot of things. It was like watching somebody else, watching another kid, because of when you stop taking your medicine and stop doing that. I felt like I was becoming more of an enabler. Because I went to his house, I made him take his medicine, but I felt like I was more an enabler at one point. Like, I'm enabling him to do stuff because I'm bringing him on the show. He's not taking his medicine. So I distance myself. And when I distance myself, he would go to jail. He'll get locked up. He was locked up about 7 times in 1 year. When I distance myself. And every time I would run there and be back there. But what I noticed is that he got off Instagram when China Mac checked him. And because I used to be able to make him get off IG. Like, get off IG for a week. I did. But then I fell back because I felt I had so much things to do. And China Mac told him he got off Instagram. And the point I'm trying to make is that I never gave up. But I had to remove myself. And I feel bad. Because when I remove myself, things go haywire. But I still want to be that ear for my friend. You understand what I'm saying? So, with TMS being who he is and the condition that he had and me being the heir, I was caught between a rock and a hard place because when he gets more recognition, he goes a little more crazy. When he don't get recognition, it goes a little more crazy, and I'm here to clean it up. So I try to take the recognition away from him, and when I do it, all it does is lead him to go outside and be around people that notice him for the recognition and want to hang out. Because a lot of people want to hang out with people that they watch. I watched you. Let me hang out with you. I watch you. Yo, what's up? And hype him. China Max said something that's very ill to me. He said, yo, my man called me when you was on Jamaica Avenue. You know what he said? Yo, look at your dumb Chinese friend here. He said, this man said, look at your dumb boy here. And the fact is that I didn't realize that really people was laughing at him instead of praising him because I wasn't laughing at him. Because I don't view life like that. So I had to look into the mental health thing and be like, yo, because his brother broke everything down, I have to take it more seriously. You understand what I'm saying? I got to take it more seriously. And that's the truth. So mental health is something serious. Same thing with Presence, man. He was going through something. And when I removed myself from the situation, and he got unfair treatment. Now I look back at it like he got unfair treatment. But then it's like, I want people to grow. Like I'm going to keep it 100. Presence would tell you this. Presence promised me that he'll go to the doctor. Prezi said, yo, I'll go to the doctor, Flip. This is private talks, and I can talk about it because we on the issue. Prezi's like, I'll go to the doctor. But people don't know that. People think that, yo, Flip, you foul. But Prezi said, yo, I'll go to the doctor. I'll do that. You want me to go to the doctor? Because his brother told me, yo, ask him, make him go to the doctor. I'm like, yo, bro, for me, bro, go to the doctor. You know what I'm saying? And I got the conversations here. They're all here. January, what time? About 20 minutes. I had long conversations with him. But people wouldn't know that. You know what I mean? People encourage, he's apologizing. This was something that happened with the girl outside that spat on him. And we could have went to jail. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I thought, yo, go to the doctor, man. You want to be closer, go to the doctor. And I should have pushed it, but at the same time, it's like, I think that I feel like that nobody could tell me who to like or how to like people. Let me get back to the mental health. Nobody could tell me who to like or how to like people. That's the problem. We try to tell people, like, you should do this, you should do that. And that's my gift, but it's also my curse. Because I will be invested into it, I will listen, and then when I take it away, they will go haywire. So we got to find a medium. And I didn't find a medium. I'm a person that goes cold turkey. And I probably went cold turkey on these individuals. Like, I'm going to go cold turkey. I'm going to fall back. And it probably hurt them. Like, yo, that hurts. You just fell back from me. You ain't care. You ain't do this. You ain't do that. You ain't give up. You didn't, Flip. But in all reality, like, when I was dead listening and I was trying to, I just felt like I can't be I go through my own issues. I can't be nobody's father, man. You know what I'm saying? could be nobody's father. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? And I'm being honest. I'm being honest. So mental health is serious. Mental health is serious. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, you know, it's so crazy, right? Because we as individuals, you know, we always so quick to judge. Think about it. We're quick to judge because why you Queens flip a man who's popping, a man who's popular, a man who can have anybody else on your show want to go get people that are not mentally capable of defending themselves. Yes, you're using them, you're doing that, and you're doing this. But gaining what? We're so quick to point a negative annotation or put that negative bubble around somebody instead of saying, yo, he might really care about these dudes. He might really care about these dudes. You know what I mean? He might really care about these dudes. I mean, or let's use TMS. He might really care about TMS. You don't know that the brother and the mother and the father's like, yo, can you keep him on the show, please? Because when he's with you on the show, he's out of trouble. These are Asian people. No disrespect to the Asian community. I love y'all. Asking a black man to do so. So why can people, they can look at it, but somebody will say, well, Flip, you were using him or you was exploiting. Why can they say that? Do you think that regardless of what I say or do you think that if I was really doing something bad or something like that, that, you know, the parents would allow it or it's just weird. We as black people want to tear each other down because we don't have the opportunity, not we as black. Some of us want to tear somebody down and look at things from a negative bubble because the opportunity is not given. And I noticed that with a lot of people, a lot of friends, a lot of teammates. Yo, you do this for TMS, you don't do this for me, or you do this. And it's weird. Grown people acting like that. I noticed it. But I ignored it. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? And it's weird. Like, to watch somebody and think that you know them is weird. You know what I mean? It's just weird to watch somebody, yo, I think you're doing this. That's weird. And I use the word weird because I can't use the other word. You know what I'm saying? I can't use the other word because I'm going to really, the word I want to really use is that a man that likes another man. That's what I'll really use, but it's weird. Somebody today said that, I listened to something today and it was like, they have this image. And I agree sometimes when you put yourself on the internet, you are supposed to be judged, or you leave yourself out there to be judged or ridiculed, yes? But then there's a thin line between ridicule and disrespect. There's a thin line between understanding things and being judgmental. These lines are thin. So, you know, my question would be to you is that if you was in my position, what would you do? And if you think about being in my position and what would you do, that means you want to be in my position. And it bothers you. Because as an outsider looking in, you're supposed to criticize and ridicule, yeah. But you ain't supposed to think like, yo, if I was in his position, this is what I'll do. That's not supposed to cross your mind because you at your own path. You need to make your own path. You need to make your own path. And if you want to be like me, if I can inspire you, go talk to somebody who has mental issues. Help somebody that has mental issues. Speak to them. Be their ear. Don't want to be like me or ridicule. What have you done for somebody with mental issues? Besides calling them out their name. Just because somebody has mental issues or depression, that doesn't mean they are slow. They can read. They see what you're calling them. They see the names. What have you done to help somebody like that? Have you said, yo, go to the doctor, do this, do that? Have you said that? Nah, you ain't do that. You ain't do that. Nah. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? You ain't do that. You didn't do that. What you did is that you're just so quick to judge, and you can't judge. You can, but you shouldn't judge. Anybody can say anything, but you should not judge. You know what I mean? I may have mental issues myself, like I said. I may have mental issues myself. And the fact remains that a lot of people think that they know you. A lot of people are so quick to judge. They know you instead of listening. Maybe take your time, listen. Sit down, listen. Understand why somebody is the way they are. You know what I mean? Or you just in it to just be in it. Understand. And that's how I feel. Understand why is he the way he is? Why is this person doing this? Why is he the way he is? Why are they saying this? Why are they saying that? Why? Why is this person the way it is? You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, I take things so serious. I'm gonna be honest. I take things so serious is because of the work that I put in. And if you're gonna judge, this is how I feel. Listen to me. Off the subject, get the likes up for me, please. If you're gonna judge, it's okay to judge. Let me say that. It's okay to judge. I heard somebody today say, yo, you put yourself on the internet, you should be able to judge. It's okay to judge. Give me a second. But if you're going to judge off some truth. Judge off of the truth. Like, yo, you know what? I don't like him. He's a jerk. He's this, he's that. But you know what? He's a good businessman. I see him. I don't like his attitude. Have you ever noticed when somebody say, yo, a couple of years from now or next year or, you know, in a while, he gonna be messed up. And then when a person's not messed up, you're supposed to say, like, you know what? Salute to you because you did something that you didn't. Like, that's the problem. It's the mental. Think what I'm saying. Look what I'm saying. You look at somebody and say, yo, 4 years from now or 2 years or next year, he gonna be messed up. His channel gonna be deleted. He have those people around him. He's not going to be anywhere where he is. It's gonna take him down. And then when a person does the 360, that means you didn't have all the answers in the first place. That means you were thinking it's okay to see what you see and seeing something go. That means you were thinking with a judgmental eye. You didn't think or take your time and evaluate and say, well, no. It's like it goes from this would happen to hoping it will happen. And when it don't happen, it puts you in a position mentally. Because like, oh man. But me, if I think something's going to happen, like, I'll be like, yo, you know, I was wrong. And I would like the growth and watch the growth. That falls to me, that because you're, to spend so much time fixated on saying that this person will fall or that person will fall and a 360 happens. I remember there were blogs. Oh, y'all hear the noise in the background? Oh, give me a second. My fault, that's the heater. I remember there were blogs. Like, man, Flip is corny, man. It's over for him, man. It's over. Blogs. I remember seeing it. He's going to fail. But when I didn't fail and somebody said something like this, like, you know, and it's a lot of pressure. I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of pressure. You know, Queens Flip, everybody left. Everybody left you, bro. Everybody left you. Nobody rock with you. I remember even T said something like that recently on Instagram. Space Ghost left. Everybody left, right? And then it's like, Flip is doing something wrong. Flip doing something wrong. But why can't it be like, no, these people weren't able to have their way with Flip? Why can't it be like Flip is the wrong judge of character? But let's look at, okay, Flip is doing something wrong. All right. But then when the people leave, or everybody leave, and shout out to Space Ghost is my man, you know what I'm saying? When they leave and things go popping, you're supposed to say, yo, you know what? He proved me wrong. Mentally, you're supposed to say, I ain't really want to see him go down. I want to see him go up. I want to see him be the great man that he can be, because I want to see another black man succeed, especially a man that's out there helping people. But I don't care nonetheless. Just because I'm talking about it doesn't mean I care about it. It doesn't really bother me. But it's, give me a second. Let me see how many people in here. It's just a sad thing in today's society where people, you know, so quick to judge or quick to see somebody fall down. That's it. That's it. That's just a point I'm trying to make as far as that. Like, and mental health issues is real. Mental health issues is, and I feel like the fact that some of us think so negative about others, especially people that we don't know, may be suffering from some sort of issues as well. But maybe may not be mental health issues, but maybe an early sign. That's how I feel. And that's how it goes. What prescription you want, Flip? I'm not I'm not on a prescription. What's the root of my mental issue? I don't know what's the root of my mental issue. I think that my mental issue come from, probably a child. I never really talked about my life or anything. And maybe I would one day. You know what I'm saying? But my children put me in a position to be the best man that I can be. My children. This is why when I get online and I'm mad at somebody, I'm not going to disrespect their family or their kids, or I don't believe in that. Wives, I don't believe in that stuff. If somebody's fine with that, they fine with that. I take that personal because of my background. And you're going to hear my story one day, but my background, like, you can't do that. You can't say F your mother, or it's face to face. Face to face, nah, you can't do that. No way. Rebirth, salute for the topic, $10. Salute to you, homie, I appreciate it. You can't do that. You get yourself, so that's why and sometimes people, they think it's so easy. It's so easy to, like, get over it, Flip. It's so easy. Man, you gotta change, but not when success happens. And if you're going through things in your past and you're used to things, when you're used to things going one way and success happens, it's not easy for you to change. It's not easy for you to move forward or do things different. That's not easy. It's not easy. What do you think is easy? Nah, it's not. It's not easy. You're stuck into that format. You're stuck into that formula. And you'll always be stuck in that formula. It's not easy. And I may be hypocritical right now because I am a rough person. I'm very strict in my own way. I yell, I get mad. And sometimes it takes for me to rewatch a video to look within myself. But sometimes I don't have, sometimes you people are the people I gotta talk to. The comments that's constructive and helping, I'm like, oh, I gotta think about that. I got it. Because I don't have nobody to talk to, because everybody talks to me. Everybody looks for me to be the problem solver. Everybody looks to me to put them on. Kofi Adolfo, $10. Salute, bro. Thank you, brother. Everybody looks for me to do that. And the reason why, like I said, that we don't pay attention to these issues because of what we think or how we think. Let's use emotional, for example. Let's use emotion. So a lot of people be like, yo, Queens Flip, you're very emotional. You're emotional. You got so much emotions. Let's get the likes up for me. You got so much emotions. Get the likes up so we get more people in. You got so much emotions, man. You emotional, man. You sensitive. And at a point, I would argue that because I heard it all the time. I'll be real. Heard it on YouTube, heard it in reality, heard it from women that I loved, heard it from my friends. You being sensitive. And you're emotional. And I think that emotional standpoint comes from not having anybody to talk to or hear you out. Not only that, I think I'm passionate because I don't do what the others do to me. Now, people say, yo, Flip don't like when it's done to him. And that's one thing I learned recently because it's like, just because I step on your foot on purpose and you punch me, that doesn't mean you're wrong. I didn't know how you would react. So I would say a certain joke, and if a person say it back to me, they may say it a little harder to hurt me, I would get upset. So if I talk about your sneakers and you talk about my mother, now I'm mad. Because my principles don't allow me to do that. Why you had to do that? So then it's like it's working into this type of character or working into this type of belief. Facts. It's working into it. Think about what I'm saying. If I step on your shoe and you punch me, I can't get mad that you snuffed me because I didn't know how you would react. You get what I'm saying? And sometimes, like, I get mad at people online. I want to meet up and stuff like that, cause I know in my head, like, from my past, I know what I'm gonna do, and I know where I'm gonna take it. And a lot of people got to deal within themselves to think that I know what I'm gonna do. I know where I'm gonna take it, and that's also an emotional thing. Like, yo, you're too emotional, man. Like, this is the internet, Flip. This is YouTube. Chill. Nah. I don't look at it like that. No. Because would I do it to you? Would I do it? Did I do it to you? Did I call you out your name? First. Some of the people that I call out their name, they have a right to respond. I got to take that. Did I violate you? Did I try to talk to your girl? Did I talk about your mother? Did I do these things? I didn't do it. I don't do these type of things. This is how I look at things. So this is why I get so emotional and I get so angry. Like, yeah, man. Because people think it's easy. And the reason why it's easy for some of y'all, because a lot of us wear masks. We can put on a mask. Not me. This is what you get. Sometimes you'll watch me come in here and talk positive. And I thought, yeah. You know, it's positive, man. And I talk positive sometimes. But at other times you see me as well, like, that's why I think it's a mental issue with me as well. Because I can be hot and cold. I can be hot and cold. I'm positive, yeah, it's cool. And then I'm like, man, what, man? You crazy? What you said about me? You playing with me? You want to play with me like that? I'm not with it. I'm not with it. And these are facts. This is that's any like I'm not with it. Because there's a thin line between criticizing, opinion, truth. These are thin lines between these things. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just weird, man. It's just weird. A lot of people are weird. And what can I say? What can I say, man? What can I say? I'm not here to judge anybody, but I'm here to express about mental illness and how it's affect our community and mental illness and how it may affect me. You know, we so you know, we so quick to judge people and disrespect them. We so quick to judge people and disrespect them, but we not quick to just be real and say, yo, let me hear this. Let me understand what homie go through, because we already have in our mind and we come with a judgmental mind, and that's like life is crazy, bro. I'll be honest, life is a crazy thing, man. Life is one of the most craziest things that happen to us. But the thing is that you see those 3 kids back there, they will always make me thrive to be better and to be the best that I can be. And the fact is, sometimes, before I always wanted to do comedy and stuff, and then when I got around different people in a different bag and made me want to grow, like I can't do this forever unless I'm going to movies and stuff. And then I wanted to talk to the people and be there for the people and listen to people with mental health issues. But sometimes I want people to listen to me, and that's where you guys come in. You guys come in because it's like, yo, I'm gonna talk to people with the. I'm gonna talk to y'all. Like to be. I got shot before. I got stabbed. I used to go out there proving things, and when you hear these stories, and shout out to somebody. Somebody said something to me one time. Like somebody wrote something ill one time. Like yo, Flip. Like the crazy thing is how Queens Flip. We think, because we watch, and we're so judgmental. We watch this dude online take his shirt off. I want to battle. I said, Ayo, and do all this stuff, and do all the crazy stuff. But every street dude he had on there that know him, and say he was outside. How did he get away with these things? I took L's before. Jaw broken, stabbed, jumped. I had to get out of a situation. I did. Don't get it twisted. But we so quick to judge because we have our mind of how a street person is supposed to be. And by that judgmental character is the same thing when your family or friend have a mental health issue, which makes them afraid to talk to you. Because you're not looking at things for face value. You're looking at things from a judgmental character. So see, people may see me, yo, I said I want to battle. I'm eating with my family. Yo, homie, I'm a man at the end of that with my kids. What you coming about? You want to battle while I'm eating food? That's how you look at comedians or people that do social media stuff. It makes you don't want to go there. I don't know how, and I watched the Will Smith and Martin. I don't know how to live into a character each day. The same Queens Flip crate. I don't know how to do that every day. I don't. I can't live into that character. It's a character. Now I learned, don't get it twisted. That's why I said this is my therapy talking to y'all. My therapy. Like I do learn. Don't get it twisted. Flip, you gotta chill, Flip. You gotta calm down. I listen to certain things. This is why I may listen to certain blogs. Like, I got it. I see what it. Because sometimes it's good to hear a different perspective. And this is even why I keep a guy like E-Bach around. Because E-Bach calls a lot of things that happens. He's to himself, but I keep him around because he's honest with me as well. I get mad at him. He don't take it personal. $5 now. Navigation VR videos. What do the voices sound like? Watch my damn videos. Check out AK Steel Company. Y'all in stock for what? AK Steel Company. Y'all in stock. Y'all into stock. $4 a share. I don't know what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Somebody just said you called your. Oh wait, let me read this. Somebody said, nah, I have other siblings. Somebody said, yo, you said it's okay to judge. I'm contradicting myself. So let me correct that. Thank you for saying that. It's okay to judge someone based off of face value. What you see. That's okay. If I see you stealing from the store, like, yo, you stealing. That makes you a bad person. That's okay. Not I saw you stealing from the store. You stealing. You're a bad person. You a thief. You dirty. That makes you a thief. You're dirty. You a scoundrel. Your mother dirty. She ain't raised you right. No. Now you adding on to the judgment. Why did he steal? Did he have to feed his children? Did he have to feed his family? Why did he do so? Or you don't care enough. You don't care to find out the whys. I care to find out the whys. I care to ask these questions. I care. I care. I care. Let's get the likes up for me. You know, I care. I care about these things, man. And the thing is, me wanting my own space and me being to myself affects a lot of people. I'll be honest. Yo, Flip don't want to be around me. Flip funny style. It affects a lot of people. It does. It does. It affects people. But I am who I am. But I listen. I don't judge. I have characters around me. Just because I get fly or I'm getting money or drive these cars, that doesn't mean that I'm better than that person. That person brings in my life what that other person can't bring into my life. If you look at the people I had around me, people say, yo, you have yes men around you. Nah, it's not yes men. You got it wrong. It was people that I was listening to. How much times Bubbles called me crying about certain stuff and I listened? Yeah, I yelled at her, but I listened. You wouldn't know that. So why, like, yo, you keeping yes men around them instead of, yo, they want to be around you for because you listen? You ever thought about that? Oh, because you get mad. Yo, if somebody says something to you, you get mad. Yeah, I do. I get mad. I'm human. I get mad because it's like, yo, how dare you, man? I get mad. And sometimes I use certain things, and a lot of times I jump to conclusions. I threw like one time, even with the Coley, I give you a situation, Coley and Stace. You know, I thought that was all a joke. I thought it was a joke. You know what I mean? I thought it was a joke, but I realized I threw a lot of fire I threw a lot of fuel in the fire. So I would come and talk about it and crack jokes and record nazes and not realize that my sister really might have felt the way at that time. But it's all like, you know, I felt that it was good for entertainment, but I didn't take her feelings into consideration. But I could own that. Like, oh, you know what? My fault. I apologize. You understand what I'm saying? And listen. A lot of people that was around me, they gravitate to me. Not because what I can do for them. Because I listen. I listen. I listen to a lot of people. I don't judge. I don't judge that much. I have my own way in giving people shine. I have my own way in doing things for people because that's me. Queen Flip always did that. And that's why I'm happy these days that Rico Major, I support your platform. Keep up the good content. Salute $4.99. That's why I'm happy that the people, the new subscribers that look at, because the old subscribers, some of the old subscribers, not all, because a lot of them like, Flip, we support you, and I also think that I have mental issues also because I gravitated to negativity. I gravitated to things to make me respond, to give me, what? You said what? I put myself in that position mentally. Why I didn't look at the positive? There'll be mad positive comments, and I look at I look at the negative. You know what I'm saying? And when I look at the negative, I feel like a sign of mental issue is to harbor on those things, to harbor. Being honest, I'm just talking about. I'm jumping all over the place because I'm talking about why I feel like I have, I may suffer from some of these things. I will harbor on it, and I will want to prove these things wrong instead of just reading the positives and having a jolly day. Sometimes things would change my mood. So you have to acknowledge these things. This is like I'm acknowledging. The point is, what's the point, Flip? The point would be talking to you guys sometimes. You guys are my therapy. Word. I keep it 100. You guys are my therapy. A lot of people that I kept around me had issues or have issues. And they couldn't believe somebody at my caliber would sit down and listen to them. You can ask them. Yeah, it's a lot of things that seem coincidental. It's a lot of things that seem coincidental. Like, yo, Flip, all these people, but at the end of the day, and half the time it was my fault. But they come back around because of my ability to not be judgmental. And when you're judgmental, you scare people with mental health issues and your family, your friends, not to talk to you. Because you being judgmental. And it's the truth. Yo, get the likes up, man. Pardon me. You know, get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. Let's like the video. Let's like the video. Let's like the video. Yo, Phil, I got mental illness and you got a physical illness, my G. You shake like that. That's cool. That's funny. But yeah, I have watched. It's just in this business, you got to have a strong backbone. And YouTube is my strong backbone sometimes. So when I come here and rant and I'm all over the place, it's just a message I'm trying to get out. I always come back around to my point. My point is stop being judgmental. Stop looking at people the way you look at them. Stop doing this, stop doing that, and just be yourself, homie. Stop, because nothing's gonna change. Nothing's gonna change. I'm never gonna change. I'm never gonna change what's helping me win at the end of the day. I'm not gonna change. And by me not changing, it has a character of me sitting down there listening to people and giving them opportunities. Because sometimes YouTube and sometimes me speaking to them, it's just something that they want to do. It's something that makes them happy. It's something that makes them like, yeah, Flip, I love you, man. Thank you, bro. I love you, Flip. Thank you, man. Yo, they call me. I might get mad. Yo, Bubbles, why you calling me this late? Why you call? Yo, it's all right, Bubbles. Don't worry about it. Yo, Prezi, why you call? Yo, Flip, I just want. That's all right, man. It's cool. Don't worry about it. That's me. How are you? How are you? Somebody asked, Flip, it's easier said than done. How does one change? I mean, you have to go into a situation without judgment. You got to go into a situation with a clear mind. Now, I'm gonna go. You got to go in there with a clear mind, and listen. That's how you change. Just listen to somebody. That's all. Just listen to somebody. Just listen. Listen without judging. Support somebody without judging them. Just hear them. Don't be quick to respond with a judgment. Don't be quick to respond with a judgment. Don't be. Don't be quick like, yo, nah, listen like, yo, okay, cool. How can I help you do that? Instead of, no, you should do it this way. Nah, don't do that, because that's what makes people don't want to talk. Don't be quick to respond with a judgment. Now I'm turning, my polar turned on. Don't be quick to. Listen, how can I help you? How can I be of service? How can I help you change your ways? How can I help you want to be the better you? Not, oh, let me hear it. Oh, why you did that? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Listen just to listen. You got 2 ears and 1 mouth. Sometimes we listen to respond instead of listening to listen. Sometimes we listen to judge instead of listening to listen. Let the information sit in. Show that you're interested. Look them in the eyes. I was so judgmental. I used to be like that, yo, and I had to stop. It was hurting people, because it would be in my mind like, man, I hurt that person's feelings. Facts. Facts. I hurt their feelings. Let's get the lights up. The 250, I need you to get the lights up for me. I hurt their feelings, and that's the problem. That's the problem. So when you go in there, don't listen with criticism. Listen with this. Listen with your heart. Yo, all right, let me hear you out. Okay, cool. Some people can take the judging. Some people can take the jokes. I have to learn how to take it. I got to adjust to that. When you listen to somebody, have you ever always told your mom something and you're like, oh, my mom gonna judge, but you know you're so happy to even no matter how good you did, you want to tell your mom something. No matter how good you did, in the back of your mind, you know she may say something, but all you wanted her to do was to be proud. All you wanted her to do was to say, yo, I got you. I'm proud of you. Not, yo, you could do better. Look how hard it was for me to get this 86 on this test. I could do better. Tell me that the next time. Let's enjoy the moment. That leads people not to talk to you, and then when something happened, like, oh, when you go to, oh, well, I wonder what happened. No, because you were judgmental. And that's what's wrong in our community. Looking at somebody laughing at them. Look at them, you look weird. No, listen, what's going on with you? Why are you like that? Why do you do that? Yo, TMS, why do you dance like that? Yo, my father, the Chinese people, they have so much on me. They have so much expectations of me. I don't think I can do it. TMS, don't worry. Hey, yo, Prezi, like you like that. Yo, I lost my mom, Flip, and the old man. You know what I'm saying? I really like to work with my old man and stuff like that. I like to work with my. That's what's going on. I heard all these things. So that's why when they see me flip, they're like, yo, what's your Flip? You just listen to me. Why you flip? I flip because that's me too. Mike from Boston, $9.99. This is a donation. Have seen nothing in you that qualify you as a disorder. You seem to struggle with a lot of the same things we suffer from as human beings. We are more similar than we know. Salute. I'm still, you know what I'm saying? So, a lot of y'all may not agree with me. A lot of y'all may agree with me, it may not. I appreciate the support. Definitely if you could get the likes up to 300, I would appreciate it. I would appreciate it. I'm not here to judge nobody. I'm looking for peace, man. Yo, I've been on that other side of the road and I have not been peaceful. I realized that was hurting people. I'll be honest. And I had to stop. I had to grow and learn. I tell my family at one point, like, yo, why don't you just listen, man? You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. And one last thing, I want to say something, to the negative comments in here. This is a sidebar. If you watch me and you don't like me and you want to see me crash and burn and you watch me to be critical, you're part of that percentage. You're part of that negative percentage. And you have demons within yourself. If you watch me and say, yo, you know what? Look, you have demons within yourself. And you got to fix that. I can't help you, homie. There's nothing I can do to help you. Sometimes we do things that make people not like us. Yes, it's true. But if you like me for something in the first place, and I did something that you didn't like, that part of me that you like didn't go nowhere. It was just overshadowed by something that I temporarily did. So if you watch, like, sometimes you should, I can't watch them no more. And shout out to the people that do that. I can't watch you no more, homie. I can't watch you no more. I can't rock with you no more. But I'm going to go watch somebody else. But not like I'm going to watch you and I'm going to watch you to disrespect you. I'm going to watch you to get that attention. It's a difference between a troll and somebody who's not a troll doing disrespect. You know what I mean? Like if you have a video, I feel like it's different. A troll person from a hidden account get to show the other side. I'm fine with that. But somebody who has another account that I can see you and look at you and I know, like, don't watch me if you don't like me. That's how I feel. Don't watch me if you don't like me. Don't watch me if you don't respect me. Don't watch me if you don't want to see me win. Just be like, you know what, man? Yo, I don't like you. I don't rock with you. But to watch me, I don't want to see. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said, bro, because people disagree with your ways doesn't mean we want to see you fail. It's weird. That's weird that you say that. I've been watching you comment all day. I'm going to respond to you real quick. Shout out to everybody that's positive, too. Northeastern. Shout out to everybody. Johnny Morgan, salute to y'all. But let me answer you real quick too. I can't answer you. You have to look within yourself. You got to look within yourself and say, why do I watch somebody that I don't agree with their ways? Are you a therapist? Are you going to take the time out to help me change my ways? What positive, constructive criticism are you giving me in the comments? We can agree to disagree and move on. I don't like you did that, I move on. But when you're judging a person you don't know, is weird. It's weird. I'm judging you. I don't know you. I'm judging you. That's weird, in my opinion. I could be wrong. It's just weird in my opinion. I'm doing a new show. I'm going to tell you something. I'm doing a new show. People like the lives. You guys got me to read more. You guys want me to I want to do a GED movement to pay for people to help them get their GED along with me, about 10 of us, to go study together in a city, study together and get our GEDs. Yo, Flip, you gotta read more. That made me want to do that. Push my life to a different level. To grow with the people. The constructive criticisms. Yo, Flip, you gotta read more, man. You out here looking crazy. Not, yo, you this, you that. You a bird and you hate on people. Okay, what's the positive thing? Well, how can I help myself? How are you helping me get out of... If I did have a mental issue, how are you helping me get better? You said because I'm interested in your guest. The guest that I interview, unless it's going to hurt you to acknowledge that your Flip platform made this guest get a lot of views. Flip following put this guest on that pedestal. But if it's somebody that's known, there's plenty of other platforms to watch them on. You don't need to watch them here. Because you're watching them for the interaction. That's what you're watching. There's plenty other platforms. Plenty other. Watch them somewhere else. You can get the valuable information. Think. When you're in the business you in, there's gonna be that and real S. That's where most of your views come from. Let's be real. That's where most of my views used to come from. But my views come from my views come from now people that actually want to see. Read the comments. You'll see. You'll see. Read the comments. You'll see. Shout out to Prezi. Prezi, good seeing you. Yo, you got PTSD. Shout out to Prezi. And Prezi could admit, a happy presence is in here. Presence would admit your presence. When your brother hit me up, didn't you promise me you'll go to the doctor when I was listening to you, Prezi? Prezi would admit he's in here. I would listen to Prezi. Prezi, I want you to stop drinking. Have anybody ever told Prezi? I don't know really what anybody told him, but I'm talking about for me. I can't judge. That's the bad thing I did. But Prezi would tell you, Prezi, stop drinking. Get your mind right. You came to my crib. I'm going to forgive you, but you got to do this. And he'll tell you. I will listen to him. He'll tell you. I don't think he'll lie about it. He'll be like, yeah, Flip would listen to me. Talk about stuff with his girl. I talked to his girl. I mean, he even came to me like, yo, Flip, you made her change certain things in the crib. I feel like she only listened to you. Word, ask him. He'll tell you. He'll do a live on it. He'll do a live on it. He'll do a live. Word. Gotta be real with yourself. A lot of things that I said was hurtful for people. See, factory. I said a lot of things hurtful to people. That's why the situation with a homeboy from that used to be on my platform is like, every time I see, one day I learned from him. I don't rock with him and he has no home up there. But I would say this. Shout out to Footbear NYC. I appreciate you, brother. Drop the whole interview tonight. I will drop it tonight. Yo, JR, see how much longer the Punch interview is rendering. And homie said, yo, Flip, he looked me in the eye. He was tearing. Like, sometimes people just want you to listen to them, Flip. And you sometimes you listen, sometimes you don't. I had to learn that too. Like, yeah, I be on some I'll be on some BS sometimes. Sometimes I'm in the mood and sometimes I'm not. It is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? 34 more minutes. All right. Salute to Big Phil. Man, Flip, bro. You're right with me, bro. Your heart for others, coupled with your antics, you being you, is why I tune in and rapping with you. Real recognize real. Listen, man. My kids mean the world to me, man. You know, I'm not perfect. You know. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. Yeah, Nico gonna have his own platform. Listen, once the show start, Nico platform gonna be good. Nico gonna have a we built Nico's Twitch already. Nico just got to, I'm putting him in a program. He just got to get buckled down a little bit. But this is Nico's area. You know what I mean? This is Nico's area. You know, and it is what it is. I appreciate everybody. Shout out to all the donators. And I say this to say, because somebody said donations and I watch plenty of talk shows. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm ignoring you. Are you still doing the Malcolm X debate? Yes, I am. I've spoken to Shatik. I'm working on some things. Give me a minute. Give me a minute, please. It's still going down. Yo, Kirk, I'm on live. Are you all right? Oh, don't worry about it, Kirk. I'm on live. I told you when I get on. I'm on live on YouTube. Now I'm on live at my crib. I got you, Kirk. All right, one. Flip, would you flip the script on Bill Cosby? I would love to flip the script. Uber guy. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm not perfect, but I do learn, man. I do learn, man. And, like I said, if you ain't like it, if you didn't like the video, sign out and like the video. You know what I mean? It's very important that you like the video. I'm watching it. We only had 226 likes. It's important that you like the video because it helps the video get, more recognition. It helps. I appreciate everybody, man. I appreciate everybody. Listen, it is what it is. If y'all want me to drop the Punch interview tonight, I will. I'll drop it. It's 34 minutes. You know what I mean? It's 34 minutes. That's it. That's it. 34 minutes. So I can come back on here and I can talk. I'm going to save this live. And I appreciate you guys, man. I really do. Make sure, liking is important. Make sure you get the likes up. It's very important. That's it. We had 230 likes. If you didn't like it yet, just all you gotta do is go and like the video. Like. I really want to get the 300 likes. You know what I mean? Before it's over. Getting the likes up is very, very important for the video. If somebody say, yo, Flip, you gotta pay attention to different things and. Listen, man. I love all you guys, man. And I work hard. But I gotta work harder. I gotta work harder to be the best me. I gotta work harder to be a better me. So be plenty of times I come in here and flipping that crazy, but I gotta work harder to grow. Cause I haven't grown that much. Fat Boy said something that brought tears in my eyes. Like, I watched Booby grow. I watched JR grow. And I'm like, yo, that's facts. They watch my kids grow and people like me for other things. But y'all also watching me grow. So, I'll be on live tonight. I'll turn up tonight if y'all want me to come back on and just rock out with y'all. But remember, mental health issues is real. Get the likes up if you haven't liked. It's very important that you like. A number of people disrespecting you are jealous because you have a platform. It is what it is. I really don't care. Oh, let me shout out to everybody. Yo, hold on. Johnny Morgan, Odd Poppy, Dan C. Jay, salute. Jay Rivers, salute. 20 Bandana, salute. Blake Gibson, Jay, Roberta Williams, salute. Ant187, salute. Cryptocolor Light Tech, salute. Richard Patterson, salute. Steve M. I was listening to something today, and homie said that On the Line fell off. IG Goss, and I'm like, that's how people were so crazy. Like, and that was something negative. I'm like, On the Line fell off how? On the Line is a show in order for me to bring the celebrities to talk to the fans. On the Line didn't fall off. On the Line is a show that got a lot of views, and Freaky Zeke want to do On the Line, everybody. But now I'm transitioning to another show with Shampoo and G Money. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I stopped On the Line for a little bit. But I will get back to it if they want me to get back to it. Brover, salute. Mr. William Perkins, salute. Mark Miles, salute. Wildebeest Chronicles, salute. You know what I mean? So, get the likes up. Behave yourself. Lock your doors, close your window, close your blinds. If you see Queen flip on your lawn, let me in. I don't mean no harm.